is Christina and Jillian. We are back with our cooking demonstration. We are going to go ahead and do a backyard barbecue theme. We are going to have some black bean burgers. We're making some cauliflower steak and some veggie kebabs. We're also going to do kind of a sweet kebab as well with some fruit and agave nectar. Let's go ahead and get started. We've already pre-chopped our vegetables, so we'll just let you know what the portions are that we have. But we'll go ahead and get started.
Okay, so first of all, we're just going to go ahead and prep our cauliflower steaks. So Christina already went ahead and chopped these. She just kind of broke down the bottom and then just sliced them vertically. So they're going to look like this.
You want about 1.5 to 2 inches thickness on those.
So these are insanely easy. We are going to take some agave nectar and we are going to
just add seasoning.
Add a little drizzle on top and then sprinkle it with some steak seasoning. We just use this Montreal steak seasoning because it's what we could find. I'm sure you could find one with better ingredients and less salt. And if you find that you're having a hard time getting your seasoning to stick, then you can just get a little mister and spritz it with water and that'll help it stick as well. So we've got that on and we're just going to sprinkle this on. And then these are ready until it's time to throw them on the grill. So I'm going to move these to the back.
We'll go ahead and get started on our black bean patties. So first we are going to mash the black beans with a potato masher.
You could probably just go ahead and get a black refried bean that's fat-free, but I like to have my black bean burgers have a little bit of chunks of beans in them. So I would suggest just doing it yourself and taking a little bit of extra time.
And honestly, you could probably take all the ingredients and just throw in a food processor if you had one, or a blender too.
And if you don't have any of that or a potato masher, you can just use a fork. It's just going to take a little bit longer.
And we didn't say, but this is just 1 can of low sodium black beans.
Yes, 1 15-ounce can. Okay, so those look mashed.
So we're going to toss them in our bowl. We're going to add a cup of old-fashioned oats, steel cut. Or not steel cut, it's old-fashioned.
Yeah. Okay,
toss those in there.
We have 1/4 of a cup of finely chopped red bell pepper and 1/4 of a cup of chopped red onions.
All right.
We have 3 tablespoons of ketchup. We use the Primal Kitchen brand that does not have any added sugar in it. You can find it at H-E-B or Natural Grocers. We have, let's go ahead and do this one. We have a tablespoon of Bragg's Aminos. You can also do a vegan Worcestershire sauce, but we could not find that at Natural Grocers.
Yeah, I think the best bet is going to be finding that online.
And then we have
a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of chili powder, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and then we did a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne. So threw in a little bit of extra. Cayenne, use how you want for your spice. So now we're just gonna mix these together and we will put them on a pan. Where's your sheet pans?
Underneath. So we're just kind of kneading this together just until it's all nice and evenly mixed.
So we can get these ready to go on the grill. I'll put our cauliflower steaks there just to have a place for them.
And how finely you chop your vegetables just depends on the texture you like of your burgers. If you're trying to hide a vegetable in them, I would suggest to chop it a little bit finer. If you enjoy having the chunks of vegetables for a crispier texture, then you can leave them a little bit bigger. It's purely up to you. So I'm just going to take a handful of the mixture and then kind of pat it down and just form a patty.
We've got our skewers here for our kebabs. I'm gonna go ahead and start making our kebabs while Jill is making those patties. So we have some zucchini, some yellow squash, red onion, red bell pepper, and then some cauliflower left over from the smaller side of that cauliflower.
You could even throw some pineapple in the vegetable kebabs too. We're saving ours for our fruit ones, but
I'm not sure how good the cauliflower. We were trying to use up the other side of the cauliflower. I don't know how well it'll actually work out.
you might want to cut those pieces a little bit smaller just so that they're actually cooked, or you could just do a quick boil on them to help them be cooked all the way through. I apologize if you guys can hear any weird noises in the background. My husband is weed eating and mowing our lawn, so that's what the noise is. There we go. And that made 6 small to medium-sized patties. These also freeze really well. I'm not sure in the frame, but they freeze really well. So you can make these ahead and just pull one out and stick it on the grill one night for dinner. Okay, so now we have our grill going. I'm just going to use the flat top grill today. You can use any kind of grill you like. And we're just going to go ahead and put everything on. I spritzed mine with a little bit of water beforehand. And this is all one temperature, so I'm just going to throw anything anywhere. I'm going to put the cauliflower steaks down. You can also season both sides of these if you'd like. We just seasoned one today. And we're just going to get a nice char on everything, and then obviously we're going to soften up our vegetables. Let these grill.
Do you want to do it up close?
Yeah.
We're getting a nice little char on these steaks. And our burgers need a little bit longer before we start flipping those.
I'm going to pull it off, and I am going to put it on my pan so we can take it inside and we can plate it. And if some of your pieces of cauliflower come off, that's okay. For the most part, it really does stay together well, though.
Taken our food off of the grill, and we're going to go ahead and make up our burgers and plate everything.
So we just have a 100% whole wheat bun here. What brand did you get? It was
Moody's.
Moody's.
Yeah.
And then Dave's Killer Bread, they make a really good hamburger bun as well. So I'm just going to put a little bit of mustard here. You can do ketchup, you can do whatever you like. I'm going to get some lettuce. You can add onion if you want, tomato. We're just going to keep it simple. We're going to do a little bit of avocado. Let me get it. Perfect. And then we have our bun. You can add more ketchup if you want. Some jalapenos would be awesome. And so there is our burger. And then we will just go ahead and get a veggie skewer and a cauliflower steak. Oh, we need to do our fruit skewers. Well, we can just not grill them. That's okay, and serve them with.
Yeah, and we can just put a little, we've got this, there is sugar added to this, but it's the Kite Hill, it's an almond milk yogurt, it's key lime flavored. So I thought that with a little bit of agave nectar drizzled over your fruit is a great sweet treat on a hot summer day. Nicely refreshing.
And you can easily add some plant-based sides to this. Just drizzle that over.
You could even add some cinnamon on top of that fruit, would be good.
You can get some of that. So you can also do some plant-based sides. A good option would be Texas caviar, so you can get some corn, some black beans, and some tomatoes and jalapenos if you like. Mix them all up in a bowl. Really good.
Sweet potato fries, I love to throw those in the air fryer. So we'll show you our flavor. And there you go.
Thank you so much for joining us today for our backyard barbecue. As always, if you have any questions, you can leave them down in the comment section below, or you can email me at julian.tate@midlandhealth.org, or call us at 221-5433 or 221-LIFE.